Ya wakwaba eba akente furniture. Efie be efie a emu niema ena mafie no eyefie. So pempa, ye mampa anu oden, empa musu oden na quality. Afei pergola, interior doors, any woodwork bia so no ye be ya ma. Ana to penkuda, ana mpa odo, ana sa kitchen. O pese ye fe, se boche die. Ana so pese otubi na akoton. Fa na megu ase no. Na frɛ wo nkai ye wo dansuma wasi drama school ni nche honoma ana face no what's this more opposite akita furniture ai asiya.
For the very first time one of my people Ashanti Regional Students Representative Council Ebedi Nkomo. I was executive I think 2011 2012 but before me no my auntie by now omo for now omo coach on how to be good student leaders. My name is Zionfelix. Now I've been seeing here a lot on the socials working and I'm saying no. I have to come and talk to my lawyer. Yes, as I say, me nyasema busuya memre. And it's just a WhatsApp away. So lawyer, we say. Listening to your story, I thought it's wise I have to come here to a shop. Na any enkomo meeting Zionfelix me Benedicta Freduah and the office because happy new year.
Happy new year because we've not met this year.
It's the same.
Nyankopon
watch you. Aye. You know pictures be o.
Hey. Baby.
Your Facebook message.
Yes.
Yeah,
trips beer.
We show picture. Show now. How has it been?
They won't be able to make me out. A lot has changed.
Okay. What have changed?
Oh, I think, sir, apart from the normal growth in terms of age, maturity, the body has changed. Life itself has changed. Okay. At the time, I was a student. Now, I mean, a lot has changed. Now, I have 2 degrees. I have a master's ongoing. I'm now a lawyer. Okay. At the time, I was still pursuing my first degree at KNUST. Yeah. I mean, those times that we take the pictures. Yeah. Until now, those are the things pretty much what has changed. And then, of course, where we are now has also been added. And
that is the story that I want us to look at. Yeah. I mean, a lady, a woman, from then till now, that's such a story. So just before we start from there, who are you?
Right. So I am Benedicta Freduah Agyemang. I was born in Obuasi to a father who was in the mine. So I lived in the mining community until my dad decided to go on voluntary redundancy at the time. Then we moved to Kumasi. My mom is also a teacher. So we moved to Kumasi and then life continued for me. From there, secondary school through regional SRC, I mean, to the university.
Which school?
Kumasi Academy.
Kumaka.
Black.
Black high school. Yeah.
So to Kumasi Academy, then to KNUST, my first degree. I studied industrial arts. I'm a visual arts student. Okay. And then that's one side of the story that people find it interesting, you know, that a visual arts student would pursue law, a degree in law or to become a lawyer. So I did my first degree at KNUST, industrial arts. I majored in textiles and fashion, but I had foundation courses in ceramic and then also in metalwork. So that was how I started. Then during my first degree, even before that, I had wanted to read law, but I didn't have anybody at the time to put things in perspective for me. And then those times too, you see the notion about lawyers. So immediately you mention lawyer, even your relatives. You know, my mom would be like, because of the misconceptions and all that about lawyers. So it was after I started pursuing my first degree that I seen people who are also reading the program. And then when I met my husband at the time, he at the time was in law school. So I think I got more understanding into what the law was about. to the extent that my project work in final year was on intellectual property as a textiles student. That's what I did as my project work. Then, right after university, I got married.
Okay.
I got married even before my national service. So when I got married, my husband was like, I think it's time for you to pursue the program. At the time, I was heavily pregnant. I think I was just about 2 or 3 months away from having my baby when I applied. Was it 2 or 3? Yes. So when I applied and then I was called for the exams, we sit for entrance exam. I think I was just about 2 weeks away. So my tummy was like this when I had to go and sit for the entrance exam at KNUST for the law program. I did that. And then the day I had my baby, that was when I had the call that I had passed the exam and I had to show up for an interview. Wow. So I had a cesarean section too. So I had my child on a Monday. The following week, Tuesday, was the interview. So I had to go. So only God knows how I showed up. Because at the time, I don't know, pregnancy had changed a lot about me. I had gained a lot of weight during the pregnancy. A lot has changed. I just couldn't even find anything to wear. So I just threw something on and then I went there. Can you imagine? I went there in red velvet shoes. And the panel, I think they were surprised to see me like that. They're like, where did you think you were coming to? You know. But after I explained to them and all that, they understood. At the time, our dean was a female. And then she said that day she had told herself that all the women coming, especially the family women, everybody is going to go through. Not to say that I performed poorly. I think that I did what I had to do. And then I started my degree in law. That is the LLB at KNUST. Okay. As a part-time student with my baby boy at the time, yes. So school was in the evenings, so I was managing. And then my mother-in-law, my mom, they were all helping out so that in the evenings they take the baby and I'm able to go. Then, instead of focusing on the school, I decided to have other children. So during my 4-year LLB program, I had other 2 children. Okay. Yes. So a friend of mine always teases me that I had 4 children, 1 every year during the 4-year degree program. So that was how I got to complete my LLB. Then after LLB, you have to sit the entrance exam, the famous entrance exam, which is very problematic. I did everything I had to do. But the first time, that year, they picked 128 students out of almost 2,000 of us who sat for the exam. It was a difficult time for us because, I mean, it's not easy. As for studying law, I think it's popular. Everyone knows that it's not easy. Yeah. So I did that, and then I failed the first time. So a couple of friends decided to pursue a master's degree in law. And my husband was like, you have to do this, you have to do this because for the 1 year, what are you going to do? So pursue the master's degree. So I started my master's degree at KNUST again for the LLM program. And then as it was ongoing, I had always wanted to do something. You know, sometimes there was a period that I felt like I use my phone too much. And how can I use the phone to benefit myself and others? So I was looking for something to do. So I asked a few questions here and there about other businesses, things I had seen people do. Then, just as I was completing my first year LLM and then preparing to write my second entrance exam, I decided that no, this is what I want to do, jewelry, because it resonates with what I have learned, what I have come to know in terms of fashion and all that. I said, no, let me do this. I spoke to my husband about it. And then he said, okay, if you believe in it and then you think you can do it, then let's do it, let's try. So I spoke to a few people, I got a few leads as to where I can get some things to start. And then I started. When I started, it was good. I mean, It was good. So I said, no, this thing can be something. And then for us, for me, my husband, when we decide to do something, we do not want to do it, just anyhow. We want to do it well. So I started that way. And then I decided to build relationships. So maybe sometimes instead of telling you, maybe I'm home, come for it. Where are you? Let me bring it to you. That kind of thing. And then somebody will call you last minute. Oh, I need it right now. I'm like, where are you? Let me bring it to you. Even though it was at a cost to me, I was building relationships. So as I started the business and the business was picking up, our results for the entrance exams came and I had passed. So I had to start the law school. And then I think for Ghana, legal education, the law school is the toughest. So at the time, I got so many questions. I got so many people advising me, this is your business. I think you should hold on until you are done with law school because law school is no joke. I said, no, I'll find a way around it because there is something about starting something. When you start and you leave it for a period, and this time around, I was going to leave it for 2 years. If I leave it for 2 years, picking it up again might be difficult. But I decided that, how do I manage my family? Because my kids were very young. How do I manage my family? The pressures of law school, my marriage, and then the business that I had added, even my social life. How do I manage everything? So I did not stop. I decided to do it little by little by little by little. So I was still posting here and there. I was still selling. Mostly, I was doing it on social media, my phone, my WhatsApp. And then I have an Instagram page. I had a Facebook page. And I was managing it with law school. It wasn't easy at all. But this time around, I decided to introduce delivery. So now I might not be able to bring it to you all the time, but I'll get somebody to deliver to you. So that was what I was doing. So selling among my colleagues, selling among my friends on social media, people that I didn't know. And this is where we are. I think when I saw this space, in fact, that I had wanted to start very small. I wanted a very small space and then just start something. So when I saw a smaller space, I had spoken to my husband, we went to see, but the whole place was taken. Then I saw this place. So I was just coming for one space. And then when we came, my husband saw the place and said, no, let's take 2. I said, this is too much. He said, no, if we are doing it, then let's do it. So we decided. By this time, I had gone through law school. I had completed. I was called in 2022. I was called to the bar in 2022. And I started my law practice at the Office of the Attorney General. That's where I had my pupillage. And after the Office of the Attorney General, I was thinking, where do I go to? Or where do I start? Do I just come and focus here, or do I? But the law is something that I love and then I want to do. So I decided that then I would join my husband's firm, where I can also help him with the work at the law firm, and then I can also do this. Okay. Yeah, so I decided to combine. So
you're a practicing lawyer and
I am a practicing lawyer, full-time. And then I'm doing this as well.
Okay. Yes. Speckify.
Yes, Speckify.
Where's the name from?
Right. So during that time when I started the business, I was looking for a name. And my little company law had taught me that for a business name to be registered, known, accepted by the Registrar General, one, the name has to be unique, different. It shouldn't be in existence already. And a couple other things. I don't want to go into so much legal, a couple other things. So I was looking for a unique name. And I was looking for a name that, when you hear the name, it makes you want to ask questions. It makes somebody want to ask, how is it even mentioned? And all that. So I searched around. I said, let me look for the meaning of jewelry around the world, or how other languages or other people call jewelry in their dialect. So as I was looking, I saw the name Spekhi as meaning jewelry in Slovakia. Then I decided that I think this is it. Because you see, there is a slang, spec.
Spec, yeah.
And, you know, when you put on jewelry, it's like, you know, I decided that, no, let me do this. I was like, okay, so specky. Then what else? So I said, okay, speckify, like adorning yourself, adding it to you. So I was like, okay, let me add fi to it and make it speckify.
Looks like, I mean,
so that's how the name.
Your husband's name keep coming in like at every stage of your life.
Yes, yes, because I met my husband when I was relatively young, and he's had a lot of influence on my life. Even pursuing the law, he's the reason why I pursued it, because at the time, my state, I didn't want to do. I told him that, you know, considering the fact that I was heavily pregnant at the time, let's hold on. Let me have the baby. After the baby, then maybe next year I can apply. He said, no, you are starting now. So one day I was just home, and then he brought the forms. Here are the forms, fill it. I'm taking it tomorrow. And then I remember there was a setback. When they were calling people to come and sit the entrance exam, I didn't receive any call. So I was happy. I was like, you know, I get to have my 1 year break. So he called me and he said, someone called me because he's a lawyer, other colleagues of his were teaching at the law faculty here in university. So they called and they said, has your wife received a text message? Then he said, she hasn't said anything. So he called me and said, have you received a text? I said, no. He said, go to the university right now and then go and sort it out. So I went to KN University Faculty of Law. They said, your forms were not forwarded to us, so go to the main administration. I went to the main administration. They said, you didn't add that. You took this out. You should have added that. I called him and I was like, let's just leave it. I think it is God telling me not to pursue it. He said, no, do it. Now I was looking for my WASI certificate and I couldn't find it. Then he says, go to your school, go to Kubasi. So I had to go to Kubasi Academy and then go for the certified copy, made a copy of it, and then I used it to come and complete my form, and then I got the opportunity to start. So he has pretty much been an encouragement, because if not for him, even this space, like I said, I was going to
take a small
space and make it small. But he says that no. Sometimes he will tell you that when God is taking you somewhere, don't belittle yourself, don't make it lower. Just let's go. And then let's make it as nice as possible. Even putting the place up. Yes, I wanted the place to be very nice, befitting of a decent place that people would want to come to. But he said that, no, let's get an architect. Let the person put the place together. Let's make it beautiful. Then we started. So he has been pretty much that. And then the sacrifice that he has had to make. Law school, like I said, evenings, I go to school, faculty for instance, I go to school 5 p.m. 5 p.m. will be the time that he would be closing from work. And I would have had to be at home to receive him and all that. But 5 to 9 o'clock, and he had to sacrifice what he is supposed to get. And then for me to be able to pursue that. The children, I mean, because of that too, we had to allow a lot of things because the children had to be taken care of. He had to work to come and support. And I was not working at the time.
Wow.
No, I didn't. Let me say, I started work after being called to the bar. Yeah. So I had not worked before, right from first degree. So it's been just him. So, and then starting the business, it was him. So that's why I keep on mentioning his name.
It was already pop. And if you see them, they look so beautiful. Her husband is always contributing. She's always also contributing to make sure that everything becomes very successful. My name is Zionfelix. I'll be back. When I come, we talk more about Spekify. We do a tour here to see some of the products that they do have. In fact, me share price. Me saying about price. I'm like, how? I thought she was even mentioning it in dollars. It was Debbie. Ghana cedis. I'm like, by the time I leave here, I'm at about 2,000. My name is Zionfelix here at Kasi in Kumasi, and I'm a lawyer. Lawyer Benedicta Freduah Agyemang. Are you back after the break? So I'm still here with my lawyer, Benedicta Freduah Agyemang. I was here at Kasi in Kumasi. But my location is exactly.
Okay, so Kasi, Guinness Junction. And see, from the Atinga Junction towards the abattoir.
Okay.
You find us on that stretch. You see us on your left when you are coming from Atinga Junction, on your right when you are coming from brewery or the abattoir.
What's your contact?
Contact 053 333, the threes are 4, 8773.
Okay, repeat.
053 333 7. 053 333 8773.
Okay.
Yes.
And social media.
Yes, so we are on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Speakify.
Okay, Speakify.
That's SPERKYFY. Speakify.
Okay. So what do you do here?
Right. So basically, we are into jewelry, watches, other accessories. That is basically what we do. We sell both on wholesale and retail. Okay. Yes. So that is the basic. Okay. But what we do in addition to just selling is that we offer consultation. So I have a bit of a knowledge in metal. Like I said, I had a foundation course in metal. So I understand how the materials work and operate. So we offer consultancy as to what jewelry suits who. Those with sensitive skin, sensitive ears, what will help you, then we recommend. Okay. Then we also offer consultancy in terms of what to wear, how to wear it, and all that. We tell you or we help you to select for all your occasions, for the places, for work. Someone comes in and says that, I want something for work, something that I can be wearing for work every now and then. We can help you do that. I have a wedding. I want to look this way or that way. This is my dress. This is how I want my hair to look like. I can also help you to decide on what to wear, particularly things that you'll be comfortable with. Weddings are long events, it's like day long. So what you will be comfortable in, that would also suit the occasion. So I have a party. I'm a wedding guest. Graduation, name it, all the occasions. We can help you to select. And then I am the groom. I'm going to marry. They said I should add jewelry to the dowry. I don't know what to add. We will be able to help you to choose and put together something nice for the person. Or it's someone's birthday. I want to give the person something nice. We are also able to put together a nice package for you. And then also, Mother's Day, it's Father's Day, Valentine's Day. You want us to put something together for your loved ones. We are able to do that. We are able to deliver in person. I can move sample. And Mother's Day, probably vastly, I want you to present them to somebody special for me. Yes, we do that. We can deliver in person. We even collaborate with other people. We could add cake for you. We could add clothing. Whatever it is that you want us to add, we add it. You want music to be played. You want a saxophonist. You want an acoustic guitarist. Whatever you want us to add to it to make the person happy, we do. And we deliver nationwide. Okay. Wherever you want us to deliver to, we do. We've delivered across the country over the years. Okay. Yes.
Give me the contact again, then we do a tour over here.
All right. So 0533 337. Hey, I keep on mixing it up. 0533 338 773.
Okay. So now, take us on a tour on some of the goods that you have over here at Speckify.
Yes.
Kase in Kumasi.
Right. So we'll start off with wristwatches. We have all types of wristwatches. We have silicone straps, we have metal straps, we have leather straps, we have colored straps, we have conservative strap. You know, there are people who I don't want too much color, we have it. I want something very small, we have it. I want something very big, we have it. So if you want to be extravagant, we have it. If you want to be very simple, low-key, we have that one too. So that is it for the watches.
Wow. It was by the time I leave in now, my costume, like she should dress me today.
Yes.
The things are so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the price now goes and the more you didn't, they meant to be 5. Answer my cost. So you also have to come here and shop for yourself. Okay.
So in the same vein, we have necklaces with earrings. We have gift packages. So it's like a 3-in-1. You get a watch, you get a bracelet, and then you get a necklace set as well. So basically, this area, we have earrings and then necklaces. Then for your corporate wear, and then particularly in Kumasi, we use brooches differently. Yes, it's not just for work, putting it in your work clothing. No, in Kumasi, we wear brooches for funerals, please. Yes, we put it in our scarves. So when you go for a funeral, you see the Kumasi women coming. You see them put the brooch in their scarf. It's very nice. You can try it. So we have brooches as well.
Okay. Just before we go to other places, what we in why a law? So probably be away okay. Now people are in school. They want to do something to help themselves.
Yes.
We can't be a school company, but when you start, best start. Also, why you have fun, young ones coming up. I mean, how do we also come in? Because how do we help some of the young ones? Okay,
so when it comes to me, for instance, when we look at the general notion about lawyers, because people think that lawyers are rich, for instance, so then my husband is rich. So why do you even have to do anything? You don't have to do anything. But I decided that let me do something because it will not just be of benefit to me. Because now I have become an employer. And then people are employed because of me. So I decided to do it, to build a brand. And then also for Ghana, because I want to build a global brand. And then I know that with time, you're going to get there. So I'm encouraging everybody out there. You might even have something doing already. But now you know how Ghana is. Maybe not just Ghana. And then having just one stream of income, sometimes it's tough. So I am encouraging everybody out there that you can start, no matter what you are doing now. Even if you have something else doing, you can start a business. And then jewelry is one of the very good businesses that I can encourage you to start. Yes, because everybody wears jewelry. Everybody does. Even if the person doesn't wear earrings, the person might wear a necklace. If the person doesn't wear a necklace, the person might wear a bracelet. So it is something that I'm encouraging young people particularly to do because now after university, it's tough out there. It's very, very tough out there. So when you have something you are doing, at least it keeps you going until maybe perhaps you're looking for a dream job. I do not know. But if the dream job is not here yet, start something small. You can start with as low as 500 cedis. You come, I can help you to select a few things. I have students from some campuses who come and then they pick things from here and then they go out there to sell. And then they are doing fine for themselves. Of course, my story even depicts that it's not as if everything suddenly becomes.
So with just 500 cedis, when we come, you can help us.
Yes, with just 500 cedis, you can start something. It need not be big. You need to start somewhere.
Just come here and either you come to buy for yourself and I say, yeah, I hope start something yourself. She's also a consultant. She can help coach you on how to go about things. And maybe you get benefit. Now when you invest it, then it becomes bigger and bigger. My name is Zionfelix. But you told us so.
Yes. And then one thing about my space is that picture spots everywhere. Because I know my ladies, I know we like to take pictures. Yeah. So, I mean, baby, I'll be a picture spot. I've made the place beautiful, conducive, that when you come, you get a place to sit, relax, and then shop. So that's one thing about my space.
Wow.
We have the luxury type, we have the simple type. So the space and then our location. Okay. So I realized that the central business district